Stop wasting your time coming up with the right prompt, typing act as a social media marketing expert, write this as if, explain it to me like I'm in 5th grade, and they're like, nah, forget about that. Why don't you start learning how to work with persona prompts so that you can always be talking to the expert and just talking to them just like a normal person. You got to check this out. Aloha, my friends. This is Billy Wiggly coming at you live from the 9th Island, Las Vegas, Nevada. How you doing today, my friend? Are you staying positive? Because you know that's the only way to be. All right, so I see a lot of you, even me, before I knew exactly what I was doing with AI. I used to be on the lookout for the perfect prompt. And you can find 1,000 ChatGPT prompts, PDF, the ultimate ChatGPT handbook, 50 awesome ChatGPT prompts and the like. Nah, forget about all that. Now I actually work with an expert. My bots, my personas, and they're just the exact perfect colleague that I like to work with the right perfect attitude all the time and the skills that I really need. And then I just talk to them just like a normal person, just like you talk to your colleagues, just like you and I talk to each other, just like that. Let me show you. I needed to make some typography ads. So I've got my social media marketing expert, Mary Marketing. Here we see her right there. That's Mary Marketing. There she is. And Mary Marketing is a GPT in ChatGPT. And she's a custom GPT. Think of it as a chatbot. And so what I've done is she's got all the perfect skills that a social media manager would have, all the abilities and the skills that I need. Kind of like when you go to your HR department and say, hey, I'm looking for a social media managing expert, and these are some of the qualities that I'm looking for, and I need them to work on these type of projects. And then HR takes what you have asked for, and then based on their expertise, they put together a posting or start looking through the resumes for the people that have those abilities as social media experts. So what I did is I just figured out what are all the skills and abilities necessary for a social media marketing expert. And then I also gave her a name and a specific persona and an attitude that I like to work with all the time, because I want to work with a nice, positive person always. Doesn't everybody? And well, that is how we came up with Mary Marketing. And then this is how I started out. Let me show you how I went through and worked with Mary to come up with some typography ads. It's kind of like I walked into my colleague's office, Mary Marketing, and knocked on her door and go, hey, Mary, I need your help coming up with some typography ads on AI tips and tricks. Can you help me with this? Just like that. You do that already all the time, right? You go and you knock on people's doors and see if they can help you. You help each other out. That's what we do as professionals, colleagues. We work together. So I said, hey, Mary, are you ready? Because I like to wake up my bots, kind of like knocking on the door. Hey, can you help me out? What's going on? And then Mary replies in her typical cheerful attitude, I'm always ready. What challenge are we tackling today? And then I let her know, I need 5 typography ads, 5 typography style ads. Each one has to be about one easy way to use AI at work. Can you help me with that? What other info do you need from me? You see, I'm not typing into ChatGPT, act as a social media marketing expert, blah, blah, blah. No, I'm talking to a social media marketing expert, Mary Marketing. And in a moment, I'm going to show you a little bit of the backside, the back end of this persona so that you can see what makes her. And in ChatGPT, which is what I'm working on right now, they're called GPTs. Think of them as chatbots. And in Gemini, they're called gems. They work a little bit different. They got a little bit different capabilities that you can give them. And then there's also Anthropic. And in Anthropic, what you have are projects. So they all work a little bit different. That's why it's important to know how to use your tools. And Mary replied, hey, I got it. Let's get creative with some bold, eye-catching typography. Here's what I need to nail these ads. I need the tone. I need the audience, the colors, the branding, what size, what platform are you working on? Once I have that info, we can jump into those AI-powered typography ads. It's always very cheerful, very positive. And then I just answered the questions 1, 2, 3, 4, got right to the point. They got to be, the tone is professional. We're dealing with LinkedIn professionals, and I'm going to have my video editor use my brand colors, and I'm going to use them in social media, specifically Instagram and LinkedIn. So then Mary says, hey, perfect. I'll focus on professional, clean typography ads that will resonate with LinkedIn professionals. And then she generates some results for me. There's a title, there's a headline, there's the tip, and a call to action right there. Typical typography ad for Instagram and LinkedIn, because I told her that's what they're for. And she came up with 5, just like I wanted. But I want more than just that. I need some examples of what tools to use with these typography ads. So I asked her, hey, I need examples of how to do this or tools that will help make these tips work. Feel free to look on the internet. And I say feel free to look on the internet because one of the capabilities that I gave her, which I can do that when you're building a GPT and ChatGPT, is to access the internet, browse the web. So she searched 5 websites and then came up with 5 tools because it's 5 typography ads for writing better emails, FlowRide, for turning data into insights, this one, and so forth. And all of these are actual links that we can click on. Now I'm going to focus on number 4 because number 4, I already did that video. I've already posted it. Well, actually, my video editor already made the video, and I've already posted this on LinkedIn. You may have already seen it before you saw this live stream that we're doing right now. And so, yeah, hey, look, this is cool. So I went through, and I checked them out, though, to make sure that these are actually tools that I wanted to use. As a matter of fact, for research, I didn't really like Jasper AI because it didn't really fit in with the research. It was more for specific marketing, and it didn't really match this tip for simplifying research. So I got involved, right? You always want to keep a human in the loop. We're teammates. Isn't that how you work together anyways? And so I said, hey, cool. Now turn them into typography ads. So there she went through and she put them together. FlowRide for emails, Tableau for data insights, ClickUp for task management. Here we have the one that we're currently working with, Beautiful AI for presentations. We got the headline, we got the subtext, and we got the call to action right there. Typography ad format. Perfect. And then there's Jasper for research. And then I kept thinking about it. Well, maybe that's not what I'm going to do. You're going to see what I did in a second. But then I said, hey, nice. Now, can you please put them into a .docs? And that's the file extension for a Word document. And because she has the capabilities of data analysis and code interpretation, she's able to take them all, because I wanted them in a Word document to send them to my video editor so then he can work with them. He likes that format. So there's the analysis of the post, and then right there I can download the file just like that. Click, and I can download the Word file. And I go, hey, nice. Thanks. Aloha Friday. Appreciate your help, because that was last Friday that we did this. And then I thought, hey, wait, that Jasper AI, actually, I want to change that for research. I want to use Perplexity. So I said, Mary, give me a typography ad for Perplexity. And then she said, sure, here it is. And there it is. We've got the headline, find answers instantly, perplexity, the subtext for it, and the call to action. Excellent. And then in her positive attitude, let me know if you like to tweak it or you need more. Well, then what I did is I called up another persona, because now I'm going to post on LinkedIn. All right. I've got a few hours have gone by. My video editor has sent me the video of that typography ad number 4. And so I call up LinkedIn Linda, which is my LinkedIn expert. And so I called her up, LinkedIn Linda, go ahead and grab typography ad number 4, because she can look up there. We're still in the same conversation, and she knows which one is ad number 4. And then I gave her instructions, write me a 150 character description for the post where I'll be sharing the typography ad video on LinkedIn. Awesome. So then we can scroll on down, and let's see, here's what, you see, we got now LinkedIn Linda. It's a different persona. We went from Mary Marketing now to my other expert. It's like you walked into somebody else's office and you said, hey, Linda, you're the LinkedIn expert. Go ahead and take these ads that, one of these ads that Mary Marketing gave me, generated for me, and now I got the video back from the video editor, and I want to upload it to LinkedIn. So please go ahead and write me a 150 character description for ad number 4 that I will upload on LinkedIn. Whoop, right there. And then here it is, right here. Hey, here's your refined 150 character LinkedIn post description for ad number 4. And she wrote, transform your presentations with beautiful AI. Let AI create polished, professional slides in minutes, save time, and impress your audience. And gave me some hashtags. And that's perfectly in the format that she knows works for LinkedIn. So now that I've got that done, I go to LinkedIn and I start a post. And there it is right here. Exactly what she said. And then there's the hashtags that she recommends. And she did all this knowing that this is what works on LinkedIn, because that's how I built that expert. And I gave her the skills necessary for a LinkedIn expert. Now, I didn't just come up with what are the skills, the skills for a LinkedIn expert, because I don't know. I had to do some research and I had to find out, put it up to kind of like I said, kind of like what your HR department would do. They're the specialist in that. Now I have to go do some, I don't have an HR department, but I do have AI, and AI helped me do the research. And then here's the video of that typography ad number 4. Check it out. Pretty cool, right? That's some teamwork. That's teamwork going on. And it wasn't me going through and looking for the perfect prompt and ChatGPT, act as a marketing expert and do this. No. I already built the experts. I got the experts just exactly like I wanted to. They're my colleagues. That's how I work nowadays. I've got multiple agents that I work with, and that's how it's going to be in the future. So you might as well start getting yourself prepared for it. Forget about, those other prompts, those are beneficial, act this and the like, but wouldn't it be a lot more fun if you could just work like I'm working right now, just talking to a regular person, just giving some good, clear instructions in a normal conversation, and they got the right attitude that you like. Maybe you don't want a Mary Marketing, maybe you're Mary Marketing, you want it to be a different type of personality, more direct and to the point, not as happy and joyful and social like I liked. And maybe you don't want a Mary Marketing. Maybe you want a Joe Facebook or something like that. It's up to you. You decide. You build the persona. You build the expert. You give them the skills that you want. Let's go into Mary Marketing, and these personas that I'm working with in this particular scenario are GPTs from ChatGPT. You can think of them as bots. You can do the same in Gemini. They're called gems there, but they've got different capabilities. And then you've got Anthropic, and in Anthropic, it's a little different there. You're working more with projects, and then your prompt and your projects. And you can make your project be managed by a persona too. So let's go into Mary Marketing. And then I'm going to go back into the Edit to GPT. These are all the settings. So I go to Edit to GPT. And here's Mary Marketing right here. There is Mary's name, the description, and there's the prompt right there. Now let's look a little bit further down. All these files are part of Mary's memory. This is called an embedding because we're using RAG, Retrieval Augmented Generation. And I'll talk about that in an event that we're having this Wednesday so that you understand a little bit more what's going on. But I'm using Mary right now to help me with a lot of work that I'm doing with my AI for Leaders course. So here's the whole AI for Leaders course. So everything that she's doing, she's relating it to the AI for Leaders course. And when I mentioned capabilities, here's what I'm talking about. Mary has the capabilities for web browsing, can generate images using DALL-E, and code interpreter and data analysis, which was her ability to take those posts that she generated or those typography ads that she generated and then convert them into a downloadable Word document for me. Now we could go ahead and update her, and then we got the link, and then we can decide if we want this to be a private GPT or if we want to share the GPT with others or put it into the GPT store. Mary just works at my office, and that's it. And now let's go ahead and take a look. I'm going to put the link in the chat, and it's the link to this workshop that we're having on Wednesday, where I'm going to explain more about how I work with ChatGPT and how I give you a high-level overview of how I work with my personas. Now, we're not going to learn how to build a persona. Let me go back into Mary one more time. And let's, go back to Mary Marketing, right here. Boom, Mary Marketing. And I'll go back into the GPT just so I can show you the prompt. This is Mary Marketing right here. And this is where all her skills are. And that's the prompt. That's the persona prompt. These are all skills that Mary has right here. So it looks a little bit different than your act as, explained to me as I'm in 5th grade and the like, right? It's called a persona prompt. And this is how we build our expert. I'm going to put the link to this event that is coming up this Wednesday right here on LinkedIn, Wednesday, October 2nd from 3 to 3:30 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. We already got a few people signed up, 46 people. And I invite you, come check it out. I'm going to go into a little bit more depth into what I just explained and give you a few other tips that you can use that's going to make your work life easier. So my friends, remember, I love you. Most of all, don't get mad. Get skills. Aloha. See you Wednesday.